freshman.
At guard number 2, Sierra Sullivan.
Sophomore.
At guard number 11, Avery Hallinan.
Freshman. Oh, they must be freshman twins.
At forward number 21, Allison Napoli.
She's coming back.
And at forward number 12, Flannery O'Connor. The Indians are coached by Greg Thomas. And now the starting lineup for your Newburyport Clippers. At forward number 3, Maggie Palmer. At guard number 5, Sammy Kavanaugh. At guard number 10, Anna Hickman. At guard number 11, Caitlin Hattie. And at guard number 14, Megan Wynn.
Playing all guards. I was just going to say that. Because all our guards are like seniors. And their guards are 2 freshmen and sophomores.
Trying to not turn the ball over tonight. All right. All right, and welcome back to Newburyport High School, another edition of high school basketball hoops here. My name's Drew Mulholland, alongside my partner again, Jeff Foley. Jeff, how are you? We got a good one on top here today. Newburyport 8-7 versus the 12-2 Amesbury Indians. Newburyport in dire need of wins, and they need a couple here to get that tournament berth. Not going to be easy down the stretch. Every win is coveted right now. Yeah,
I'm hoping that maybe Amesbury will come in here and be a little flat, looking forward to their matchup with Masco coming up probably at the end of this week. And they've made the tournament. And the other thing that I've noticed is that Amesbury's playing a lot of young players, 2 freshmen, a sophomore, another sophomore, I think, and a senior. And Newburyport's going very small, and I think that's because they want to take advantage at the guard position against this inexperienced Amesbury guard team.
And of course, Newburyport coming off that tough loss the other night, trying to put that one behind them. We are underway from Newburyport High School. Amesbury wins the tip, and with it is Allison Napoli. Napoli looking to go to work down low on Pons. Swings it to an open Sullivan, turns down the shot, back to Napoli. Napoli over to Flannery O'Connor, big-time scorer for Amesbury, and puts it in 2-0 Amesbury right off the bat.
Amesbury starting, I'm guessing they're probably twins. They're the Hallinan girls. Avery, number 11, and McKenna, number 1, both freshmen.
Caitlin Haddon's first jumper of the game, no good for Newburyport. Back the other way comes Amesbury. And Avery Hallinan is fouled. She's going to go to the line for 2 shots here. So a good start for Amesbury on their first 2 trips down. Newburyport looked like they wanted to run there right off the bat. Will be interesting to see if they want to keep that up-tempo pace all game here.
Yeah, I do hope so, because to start the game, they're leaving their big girls on the bench.
First free throw good for Avery Hallinan. Try to get some easy buckets in transition maybe off the start here and just kind of get the offense flowing a little bit. That's probably going to be the goal for Newburyport, I would guess. Second free throw up and rattles home. 4-0 Amesbury off the Hallinan free throws.
I'm not a big believer in getting off to fast starts, but I think it's paramount for Newburyport to not get down by 10 points or more, because it could take the air right out of their balloon.
Maggie Pons with a jumper does not go. Back the other way again comes Amesbury, looking to extend that 4-0 lead. Down low, O'Connor. Flannery O'Connor turns, looks, realizes she's wide open, decides to knock down a little jumper, and it's 6-0 Amesbury. Hickman trying to bring it up for Newburyport. Stop the early bleeding here. Hickman all the way coast to coast. Nice little left-handed finish. And Newburyport's on the board. And a Hickman for 2.
Yeah, hopefully we can see more of that.
6-2 the Amesbury lead. Ball dumped down low. O'Connor gets it back up top. Napoli swings it to the corner. Sullivan turns down the jumper. Up fake, lets a 3 go. Almost banked it in. Does not go, however. Hickman down with the rebound. Brings it across the divisional line. Anna Hickman swings it to Megan Wynn. Megan Wynn looking to drive the lane. Pulls it back out. Over to Sammy Kavanaugh. Tries to find a cutting, hatting lefty. Shot does not go. Out of bounds, going to stay. Newburyport basketball.
One of the things when you have your big people on the bench and you're starting a bunch of guards is they need to get the mindset that they're going to have to get some rebounds. You don't have Abigail in there. You don't have Metzger. You don't have the big girls that usually pull down the rebounds. Sadie also has been playing good ball lately and getting a lot of rebounds.
Clippers struggle to get the ball in on the first try. They do the second try. Here comes Sammy Kavanaugh. Dishes it off for Megan Wynn. Megan Wynn driving the lane. Almost an M1. She gets fouled, though. She's going to get to the stripe for 2 free throws here. So good answer from Newburyport. Couple good offensive possessions after falling down 6-0.
Yep, it's encouraging.
Megan Wynn to the line, shooting 2. First one up. Back rim, no good. Clippers made some hay at the stripe the other night.
With this lineup in there, Katie Haddon might be the one that has to contend with all the rebounds for Newburyport.
Wynn misses both free throws, so the score stays at 6-2.
Napoli.
Pull-up jumper there from Allison Napoli. Back rim does not go. Long rebound pulled down by Hickman. Hickman looking to drive the lane again. Stops at the free throw line. Finds an open Pons in the corner who knocks it down. Maggie Pons, smooth little shot right there, and the lead is 6-4 Amesbury.
And nice rebound by Anna Hickman to get that fast break started. That was her second, I think, rebound here in the first 3 minutes.
Up top, Sullivan. Sullivan in the corner. Open shooter. Knocked down. McKenna Hallinan. It's going to be a 2. Referee had a good look at it, so the foot was on the line. So that's a 2. 8-4, the Amesbury lead. Quickly in transition comes Wynn. Her shot is blocked. Amesbury looking to go back the other way. Allison Napoli pulls it back out, then drives the lane. Allison Napoli had that ball knocked away, but it's going to be a reach-in foul on Newburyport. Should be on the floor. Going to be a Amesbury basketball underneath the Clippers hoop. 8-4 Amesbury. 3 minutes in here from Newburyport High School. My name is Drew Mulholland alongside Jeff Foley here tonight. Amesbury to inbound. Clippers make it hard. Good job by Megan Wynn putting that pressure on Sierra Sullivan. Sullivan, long skip pass, ends up throwing it up into the crowd.
Newburyport girls showing some energy here, putting pressure on the Amesbury girls, and Amesbury doesn't look sharp.
Had the captains on my show today, Jeff, and I said, what are we going to look for tonight? And they all answered in unison, defense. Defense.
Nice, yes.
Anna Hickman back the other way for Newburyport. Dishes it off to Sammy Kavanaugh, finds Pons. She's got the good stroke early. Pons to the lane, gets blocked. Big time block right there by Flannery O'Connor. O'Connor looks to bring it across the divisional line. She needs some help. Gets it to McKenna Hallinan, who looks to drive the lane. We have a foul called. What's it going to be? They call a block down low on, I think that's going to be Megan Wynn. Tough call. Wynn tried to stand in there and take a charge on Hallinan. Call goes as a block, and it's going to be 2 free throws for McKenna Hallinan.
I don't think the coach is upset with that. That's something I think they have to work on, is stepping into the lane and taking a charge.
Sometimes scary to leave it up to the officials at the high school level, though.
And, yeah, Amesbury having a couple freshmen that are handling the ball. They might not be as, what's the word I'm looking for? They might not be as adept at pulling up or dishing off. So that could be something in the cards for Newburyport, is to draw some fouls.
1 for 2 for Hallinan at the line, and it's 9-4 Amesbury. Clippers trying to get this down to 1 possession on this trip. Good D by Amesbury. Active hands down low by Flannery O'Connor.
And Sadie Vandenberg's in, and Abigail Gillingham is in.
Megan Wynn's going to go to the bench there, get a rest. She just picked up that foul. Ball comes in the corner to Gillingham. She's not shy, lets it fly, does not go. Rebound pulled down by Vandenberg. Good offensive board presence there. And we have a travel called here on Anna Hickman.
That's all right.
Shuffled the feet a little bit at the free throw line.
Yeah, I like the way Newburyport's come out tonight.
9-4 the Amesbury lead halfway through this first quarter. Allison Napoli to Sierra Sullivan, looks to drive the lane. Kicks it back out to Hallinan. Hallinan, little runner. Kiss does not go. Rebound pulled down by Newburyport. Back the other way comes Caitlin Haddon. Haddon, little cross dribble. Gets it to Hickman. Nice move. Hickman pull-up jumper in and out. Does not go. Big time rebound down low.
That was by Sadie
Vandenberg.
Sadie Vandenberg.
Kicked it out to an open Pons.
Abigail got a little push in there going for the
It
rebound.
was a good pass by Vandenberg to find the open Pons. Pons couldn't knock it down, but you'll live with that shot all day long. Coach very happy down low there with Abigail Gillingham and Sadie Vandenberg. Rebounding down low. Those second chance opportunities are big in games like this. Big time drive to the hoop. Beautiful scoop move there by Allison Napoli for Amesbury. And it's 11-4 the Amesbury lead. Clippers got to find some score in here.
Like Napoli is pretty much considered the second best player on this team.
Headed to Gillingham. Oh, good little slide cut there. Couldn't quite connect with Vandenberg. The pass was there just a little too high for Vandenberg.
Timeout, Newburyport.
And Coach Crutchfield is going to take a timeout here for the Clippers with this thing now at 7. 11-4 the Amesbury lead. A little more than halfway through this first quarter. So big, it feels like a big early moment here, though. I think that's why Coach Crutchfield takes that timeout. You're already down 7. Feels like you're right in this thing, but it could quickly get to 15 here.
Yeah,
you know,
within a minute. Yeah, it could get out of control with the talent that Amesbury has on the floor.
Big final 3 minutes here. Let's see if the Clippers can close the quarter strong. Amesbury basketball. Napoli gets it into the corner to Kamerlowitz. Good drive to the lane there by O'Connor. Does not go. Rebound pulled down by Pons. Newburyport back the other way. That ball turned over. Pons pass stolen by Napoli. Allison Napoli in the corner. Finds Kamerlowitz. Good find back to Bullis. Does not go. Her jumper rebound pulled down by Amesbury. Offensive rebound. That shot does not go, though, by Hallinan. Clippers have the ball. Back the other way comes Newburyport. It's Haddon. Haddon gets it back to Hickman. Sets up the offense. Throws it to Vandenberg at the free throw line. Now Maggie Pons. Pons looking to drive the lane. Kicks it back out to Gillingham. Gillingham drives the lane. Thought she got hit. No call. Back the other way comes Amesbury. Allison Napoli. Napoli fakes the pull-up. Steps behind the three. Spin move. Boy, showing some handles. Allison Napoli can't quite finish, however. And we have a jump ball underneath after the Napoli layup did not go. Well, the ball handling from Allison Napoli there.
Yeah. She's a talent.
Jump ball goes to Newburyport. Possession arrow was that way. Here comes Hickman. Anna Hickman loses the ball, needs some help, gets it to Maggie Pons. Maggie Pons looking to drive the lane in the corner, finds Gillingham. Gillingham back to Hickman. Hickman's jumper is going to get fouled. I believe it should be on the shot. Let's see if they give her a couple free throws here. It's going to be a side out, they say. They'll say it was on the dribble. Although both teams start lining up at the free throw line, I think they agree with me. The officials are going to call it out of bounds underneath the hoop.
Katie Haddon's going to take the ball out.
11-4 Amesbury, 2 minutes to go here, first quarter.
Abigail gets a nice shot off right
Gillingham
there.
lets it fly there.
Yeah, that's her shot.
Just get that height advantage. She can rise up and take that shot. She keeps shooting it. It was nice and smooth looking, just front rimmed it. Amesbury basketball now. Bullis tries to throw a lob pass. Great defense by Hickman. Lob pass intended for Avery Hallahan, and now here comes Newburyport back the other way. Here comes Hickman with speed. Takes it to the lane. Looked like she got hit. No call. Rebound pulled down by Gillingham. Finds it open. Maggie Pons for three.
Nice.
Drains it.
Yeah.
Big time shot, Maggie Pons. And Newburyport cuts the Amesbury lead to 4 at 11-7.
Things like that happen when you hustle. It was a good hustle play. Up, little.
Clippers fall asleep back the other way, and Avery Hallahan's there, slipped behind the defense. Good find for a layup as Hallahan lays it in. Lead back to 6. Here comes Caitlin Haddon for Newburyport. Haddon looking to go to work, looking to drive the lane. Does drive the lane. Going to be a block there on Amesbury.
Through the foul.
I'm tempted to say that'll be 2 shots again, but I was wrong last time. There it is.
Well,
we're going to get to the free throw line this time.
That might have been a makeup call. I don't know, Drew. Katie had that ball dribbling. Looks like they got a little gift here. Well, they got to stop making these. Oh.
Playing NBA rules tonight. A lot of continuations. First free throw, no good from Caitlin Haddon. Very impressed with the 3 captains as they appeared on the show today, the radio show. Very well spoken.
They are. They're
young woman.
They're true student athletes. I know them from the school setting.
Haddon's second does not go. So a rough start at the free throw line here for Newburyport. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them later, I should say. Allison Napoli dishes off to Hallahan. Down low. Good drive down low. Gets her own rebound. Flannery O'Connor gets her own rebound again. She's swarmed by a couple Clippers. Playing good defense. A third try. Now she throws it back out.
That's a problem because Abigail is down there by herself. She wasn't getting much help from Maggie Pons and Megan. Wynn was down there. They just don't have the physical talent to compete with someone like Flannery.
They made it tough on O'Connor, though. She couldn't finish. They didn't foul. And it's going to be Newburyport basketball after the Allison Napoli pass inside went long and out of bounds. She gave a little look to the crowd like that one got away from me. Back the other way comes Newburyport. Jumper by Haddon does not go. Rebound's going to go Amesbury's way.
Yeah, I'd like to see Katie keep taking those shots.
Well, that was what we were talking about the other night. Newburyport was turning down open look after open look, right?
Yeah.
Kept driving it into the trees, and that wasn't really working.
Yeah, so I think they've had a good couple days of practice. They can tell it just from the first period here.
Oh, really nice move, but no finish. Amesbury's Avery Hallahan had a wide open lane to the right after a good little spin move. Could not finish, though. Back the other way comes Haddon all the way to the rim. She can't finish either. And here comes Amesbury. They can hold for the last shot if they want it. Allison Napoli, smart play right there. Pulls it back out after looking up at the clock. 5 seconds left first quarter. Flannery O'Connor kicks it into the corner. Hallahan with 1 second lets it fly, does not go, and that is how the first quarter is going to end here from Newburyport High School with the score Amesbury 13, Newburyport 7. Quick thought before the break, Jeff Foley.
Well, I think Newburyport should be encouraged by what they did. They need to just tweak a few things, maybe get some more rebounds underneath so that people like Flannery doesn't get 3-4 shots at a whack. Continue shooting the ball and driving to the hoop down the lane. I think everything should be all okay.
Take a 30-second break. We'll be right back with second quarter action. Big thanks to our sponsors, Newburyport 5 Cent Savings Bank, 5 Cent Savings Bank, Institution for Savings, and Giuseppe's, which will also be bringing you our post-game show later tonight. Again, Newburyport 5 Cent Savings Bank, Institution for Savings, and Giuseppe's. Big thank you to our sponsors. 13-7 Amesbury after the first quarter. Back to Newburyport High School in just a moment. All right, and welcome back to Newburyport High School with the Amesbury Indians lead Newburyport 13-7 after the first quarter of play. Big game here for the Clippers, coming in at 8-7, looking to punch a tournament bid. Amesbury trying to extend the lead right off the bat. Jumper from Allison Napoli does not go. Rebound pulled down by the Clippers.
Now there's Jessica Rousseau. As soon as she comes in, she contributes in a positive way.
Gillingham has it, lets it fly for Newburyport. Can't bank it in. Rebound pulled down there by Napoli, who's all over the glass right now for Amesbury. And she could take it the whole way, too. Coast to coast, dishes this ball off to O'Connor. And
I thought they were going to get a stepping out of bounds. That's what they got, a
apparently
blocking foul. Which isn't a bad thing because you don't want to give Flannery a free run at the hoop, so you get in between her and block her, and sometimes you get called for it.
Clippers first a turnover here off the inbound. With it is Hickman. looking to drive all the way. It's Megan Wynn, sorry. Coast to coast goes Megan Wynn. Layup does not fall. Rebound pulled down by Sierra Sullivan for Amesbury.
Sammy Kavanaugh's in for Newburyport, number 5.
Napoli dishes it off to McKenna Hallinan. Hallinan to Avery Hallinan. Tries to dump it down low. Another steal that time from Megan Wynn. Wynn going 1-on-5. Quickly realizes it and pulls it back out.
That was a senior play.
And she finds a wide open Kavanaugh who just lets it go a little bit long. Air ball, and Amesbury has it back the other way. Flannery O'Connor. Oh, what a move. Little high step. Brought the ball up and over the head of, I think it was Hickman there, and lays it in for 2. 15-7 the Amesbury lead here. Early moments, second quarter. Good little move. Wynn drives the lane, realizes nobody around her. Wynn pulls up and knocks down a little jumper. Good job there by Anna Hickman.
Newburyport keeping it close at 6 points. Step in there.
Another
There you go.
good little move. Flannery O'Connor tried that same move. That time it did not work.
And Abigail Gillingham stepped in front of her and made her veer off a little more than she wanted to.
Megan Wynn swings it to Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh stripped clean by Napoli, and Napoli goes coast to coast and lays it in. Again, that ball handling from Allison Napoli shown off right there. She gets the strip and then goes the distance to lay it in. Gillingham has it for Newburyport. Throws it back to Megan Wynn, top of the key. A little spin move there from Wynn. Throws it into the corner to Sammy Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh looking to drive the lane. Has some room. Pull up jumper Kavanaugh. Front rim does not go. Napoli again with another rebound.
She got herself a nice shot right there.
McKenna Hallinan tries to dump it down low to Flannery O'Connor. They've tried that over the top play a couple times. Again, does not connect. Out of bounds, Newburyport basketball. 5:46 to go, second quarter. 17-9, Amesbury the lead.
Sydney Turner in now for Newburyport. Another guard. Will be putting some pressure. Nope. Misspoke. It's Newburyport's ball, and Amesbury looks like they're going to be putting some full court pressure on Anna Hickman and Sydney Turner. Over to
Captain to captain. Hickman to Haddon. Haddon looking to go to work behind the three-point line. Needs some help here. Guarded well by Hallinan. Anna Hickman, free throw line. Jumper does not go. Rebound loose. Should be Newburyport ball, I think.
no, it looks like, yeah, and Metzger just made a really nice play right there that's not going to get recorded in the scorebook. Set a nice pick out top for Hickman to get around to get a nice shot. So Metzger's had a good couple minutes here off the bench.
Another timeout here, so 17-9 Amesbury the lead. Drew Mulholland alongside my partner Jeff Foley here. Another night of high school hoops, and when you look at the 8-7 record for Newburyport, for those of you who don't know, you got to get to 10 wins here out of 20. You got to win half your basketball games. So we got some pressure-packed games coming up here for these Newburyport girls, and you also got Pentucket here on the schedule left, and it's a tough schedule down the stretch.
And they're playing in a tournament, I think, over February vacation. But as of now, I think the teams and the location is to be announced. So I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure that those two games that I think they're going to play will determine whether they get to play past the February vacation into the state tournament. I don't think they can realistically, well, I shouldn't say, I'm not going to say that, but they've got two real tough games this week, here tonight and Friday against Pentucket.
I'll tell you though, Jeff, talking with the captains this afternoon, they feel like they can win this game on their home floor here tonight. They know Amesbury's good.
Yeah.
But after coming off that game the other night, they said they had a good week of practice, and these girls are ready to go here tonight.
Good. I can tell they're playing much better. Just the intensity is going to make the game much more competitive than the other night.
Just got to stop her, though. Flannery O'Connor with another two off a nice pass from Avery Hallinan, and the lead is quickly up to 10, 19-9 Amesbury. 5 minutes to go here, first half. Ball down low, nice feed. It was Vandenberg on the pass to Russo, and Russo got it knocked out of bounds. Going to stay Newburyport basketball here, 4:56 to go. Second quarter. It's a good little entry feed. That's not the easiest pass to make in the world that Vandenberg just made, feeding the low post player. Anna Hickman tries to dump it down low, can't quite do it. Mad scrum in the corner for a loose ball. Sydney Turner pulls it down. She gets it down low to Russo. Back to Turner, back to Russo. Nice little back and forth action there, and Russo's going to get to the free throw line. It's good basketball right there. Russo throws it back out, and Sydney Turner says that doesn't mean you don't get it right back.
Yeah.
Worked out well. As a former big man myself, it always used to drive me crazy when you would throw it back out expecting to get it right back.
Yeah.
And that second pass never comes.
Yeah.
Good job by Sydney Turner. Russo's first free throw does not go. Trying to cut this thing to single digits here. Second one up. No good. Is that 0 for 6 for Newburyport at the line?
I can't really definitively say, but I don't think they've made any.
Long three does not go. We got a jump ball underneath the Newburyport hoop. This time, possession arrow is with Newburyport.
Number 13, Catherine Lafort in for Amesbury. Catherine is a sophomore.
Maggie Pons going to check back into the game. Pons has a 3 and a 2 here on the day. She was getting hot early. We'll see if she can catch fire a little bit. Pressure shown from Amesbury. Ball thrown up to Russo, and that time the Turner to Russo combination does not work. Amesbury basketball.
You can see they're trying to work the ball low down to Rousseau, and that will pay off, I think.
Bringing the ball up for Amesbury. Allison Napoli. Ball turned over. Good play there by Pons. Maggie Pons from Newburyport looking to go coast to coast. Should be a foul. No call. Sydney Turner looked like she got hit too. No call on either one of them. Tough break for Newburyport. Little helter-skelter here. Ball on the floor. It ends up falling right to Flannery O'Connor. Gets it to Allison Napoli. Napoli to Porcaro. Ashley Porcaro for Amesbury. Trying to dump it down to O'Connor. And now we're going to call a foul there on Newburyport. It's going to be on the floor.
No, it's on Rousseau. Good foul. Good foul. Yeah, Rousseau's coming out. She had some good minutes out there.
It does put Amesbury in the bonus now. They'll be shooting 1-on-1 next foul. O'Connor splits 2 defenders. Beautiful move. Doesn't finish. Gets her own rebound. Doesn't go again. Gets her own rebound again, does O'Connor. And now kicks it back out. Amesbury resets. Napoli in the corner to Porcaro. Right back to O'Connor. O'Connor this time finishes down low. That was actually Avery Hallinan that time. I think I was just expecting it to be O'Connor after the trip she just had. Back the other way comes Newburyport. Little jumper does not go from Gillingham. Rebound pulled down by Amesbury. That lead is now 12. Feels like a big 3 minutes here again for Newburyport to end this first half. Got to show some fight here. Kermelowitz has it. Jumper, 3-ball, long, does not go. Rebound pulled down. Caitlin Haddon. Haddon looks up, has some room, brings it up across the divisional line. Haddon looking to go to work. Dumps it off to Maggie Pons. Pons to Gillingham at the free throw line. Good little up fake, finds the open person in the corner. It's Caitlin Haddon, jumper does not go. Rebound Sydney Turner. Turner, good find, has Hickman at the free throw line, does not go. Rebound, Haddon fighting for it. 11-on-11 crime there though. Avery Hallinan pulls it down for Amesbury.
Newburyport's shooting percentage is just not there. If they were shooting 50%, I think this would be a 4 or 5 point game.
Napoli tried to get it down low. Turnover for Amesbury. Maggie Pons gets it up to Haddon. Haddon finds Gillingham, free throw line, turns down the jumper. Gets it to Hickman, who lets a 3 go, front rim. Rebound pulled down by Hallinan for Amesbury. Up to Napoli. Allison Napoli gets it off to Flannery O'Connor. Back to Napoli. Napoli thinking about that 3, decides to let it fly. Might have overthought it. She went way long with it. Newburyport basketball.
Nice positioning by Maggie Pons to get that rebound.
And Hickman looking to go to work now, set up the offense. Gets it to Haddon. Haddon looking to drive, free throw line. Is looking for a cutting Gillingham. They do not connect, and now a foul as Flannery O'Connor had grabbed that loose ball and was ready to take off. She is fouled, and again, this is going to be a 1-and-1 here for Amesbury.
That was a tired foul by Katie Haddon, and she's coming out now. She was sucking air. sometimes you tend to want to move your feet and make a steal, but your body just doesn't react, and you end up reaching in instead of moving your feet, trying to get the defensive play.
1-1 coming up here for Flannery O'Connor. The lead is 21-9, Amesbury. Minute 38 to go, first half. First free throw, O'Connor. No good. Rebound pulled down there by the Clippers. Oh, they turn it right back over. There's the sneaky Napoli. Throws one, looked like a lob to Flannery O'Connor. She decides not to dunk it, but catches it and lays it in.
I think they've played together for a while.
I think so.
They know where each other are.
You're right. She didn't even have to look, and she knew that O'Connor was going to be trailing. Good pass by Napoli. Good answer back the other way as Anna Hickman drives and gets fouled. She's going to go to the free throw line. The lead is 14 for Amesbury at 23-9 now. Clippers going to be careful here. Big minute 20 left. See if they can get this thing maybe to 10. Couple big free throws. First one good from Anna Hickman. Of course, the other storyline here today, Jeff, is Coach Greg Dallas, the former coach of Newburyport, now on that Amesbury sideline.
Yes, yeah. He's having a lot of success and probably a lot of fun over there. It looks like he's having fun.
23-11, the Amesbury lead. Both free throws good there from Hickman. Amesbury quickly in transition. There's McKenna Helen, and little runner right hand does not go. Good rebound, Maggie Pons. Got an injury back there. Hallinan hurt after the jumper. Play's going to go on as Pons takes it to the rack. She's blocked. Amesbury comes down with the rebound, and now we're going to blow this play dead with number 1, McKenna Hallinan. Hallinan still hurting after taking that ball to the rack in the last possession. Looks like she's favoring that
I think it's an
left ankle there.
Yeah, she might have wrenched it. Well, it's unusual, Drew, that, and I'm looking out there now, some of these girls are wearing they're not wearing high tops, but I can't really tell, but I've seen in some of the boys' games, the boys not wearing the high tops, and I don't know if they're getting their ankles taped or what.
There's a take by Flannery O'Connor, driving into the paint, gets fouled. Flannery O'Connor going to go back to the free throw line. She's tough to stop down there, and even when she misses in tight, she tends to have a nose for that rebound too.
She's just a physical presence out there that Newburyport's having a hard time matching up with.
She has not been able to make Newbury pay at the free throw line, however. She misses that first one.
Flannery's averaging, I think, between 17 and 18 points a game. Considered one of the best, or if not the best player in the Cape Ann League.
Second one does not go. Ooh, interesting. That's going to stay Amesbury basketball. Referee was right on top of it. I don't think Coach Crutchfield liked that very much. 45 seconds to go, 23-11 Amesbury. Napoli kicks it. Sierra Sullivan, three-point jumper does not go. Rebound, guess who? Flannery O'Connor tries to lay it in on a little runner, does not go. Rebound, O'Connor. There's Napoli, top of the key for Amesbury. Flannery O'Connor, free throw line, pulls up, jumper, rattles it home.
That's just not fair that she can throw it up like that and it goes in, and Newburyport gets all kinds of good shots and they don't go in.
Good little pass down low. Nice little up fake. Leah Metzger lays it in. Good pass there. I think it was Hickman on the pass. Did I get that right?
I think so, yeah.
Good offense there. Lead is 12 for Amesbury. Final possession of the first half. Napoli takes a look at the clock. She's going to let it go. You can tell. Steps back. Long three. Napoli. Oh, in and out. Thought she had it. She had the right hand fist pump ready to go.
I thought I was watching James Harden there.
It was a nice little move. She's got great ball handling skills.
Yeah, she does.
And that is how the first half is going to end here from Newburyport High School. Clippers hanging around. Newburyport with a 25-13 lead at the break. Thoughts before the break, Jeff Foley?
I like what I see. It's a definite improvement over the last game that they played here. And I think the coach is happy with the effort that they're giving. The ball is just not falling. And sometimes that happens. You go on a streak where the ball just doesn't seem to want to go in. And then other times, kind of like Flannery just did, you just throw the ball up there and it goes around the rim 2 or 3 times and it goes in. So it's just something that as long as Newburyport keeps working hard, I think the coach is going to be pleased and the results should start to change.
All right, and welcome back to Newburyport High School as we get you ready for second half action. Girls basketball, Newburyport and Amesbury. Amesbury with the 25-13 lead after the first half. Drew Mulholland alongside my partner, Jeff Foley. Jeff, interesting first half there. Amesbury able to pull away there late in that first half, take that 25-13 lead.
Yeah, I think things can change very quickly, though. Like I was saying in the first half, the Newburyport's showing a lot of hustle. It looks like they're moving the ball well. The shots aren't just going. Drew, before we get going here, I want to just go over a few things that have happened. In this varsity game, Flannery O'Connor for Amesbury has 14. Allison Napoli with 4. And that's out of their 25. And for Newburyport, Anna Hickman has 6. She leads the team. Maggie Pons with 5. And Leah Metzger with 2.
We'll see if Newburyport can get it going here on the offensive end. Just again, that 13 points in the first half. Feel like you're going to need to do quite a bit better than that here to come out with the W in this second half. Napoli with the ball for Amesbury up the tip. Swings it into the corner to Hallinan, gets it down low to Avery Hallinan. And there's the Hallinan to Hallinan connection right there. McKenna to Avery, and it's 27-13 Amesbury.
I have a feeling we're going to be hearing a little bit about those two girls for the next 3 years.
I think you're right. Pull-up jumper, Anna Hickman, no good. Good rebound, though,
Go.
down low. Abigail Gillingham for 2.
Yep.
27-15, the Amesbury lead.
A different starting lineup here in the second half for Newburyport. Abigail Gillingham.
Allison Napoli, boy, tough to
She's
stick
in
with
there.
her. She drives the lane. Can't finish, though. Ball rolls off the rim. Ball comes right back down to Avery Hallinan. She can't finish, but we're going to have a little bit of a nudge on Caitlin Haddon. Foul on Haddon. 2 free throws to come for Amesbury's Avery Hallinan. 27-15, the Amesbury lead here. Hallinan looking to extend that.
I hope you people are privy to the halftime show. They had the futures, Newburyport basketball futures, young players out there dribbling between their legs, spinning the ball on their fingers, and just having a great time and showing a lot of talent and hope for the future of Newburyport basketball.
Second free throw, no good. Rebound pulled down, though, by O'Connor. Kicks it back out. There's Napoli, kissed it in off the glass. Don't think she called it, but it's going to count for 3. And the lead quickly extends to 15. Napoli thought she had a steal there and thought she deflected it off Newburyport. It's going to stay Newburyport ball here. Early moments, third quarter. Amesbury has now doubled up Newburyport here, 30-15. Clippers need to make a run. They inbound the ball. There's Sammy Kavanaugh.
Sammy goes right to the hole and draws a foul.
I think they're just going to call it out of bounds.
Oh, no. We need fouls. We need foul shots.
Caitlin Haddon's going to inbound the ball here for Newburyport. Haddon trying to find a cutter. Can't find anybody. Needs some help. Good move by Sammy Kavanaugh at the last second to sprint to the rim. Got the pass, can't finish. Diving on the floor, Megan Wynn. Good hustle there from Newburyport.
Yeah, I think that should have been a foul on Napoli. Megan Wynn had the ball, and Napoli just kind of dove on her back to get a jump ball.
At almost every level of basketball, I've never understood that. They always call that a jump ball.
Yeah, they let anything go.
The ball has to be out of bounds, right? The ball was on the line, no call.
I think both players were on the
Coach
out of bounds.
Crutchfield can't believe it. Yelling at the official, which she does not do too much of. It's Amesbury basketball here. When all is said and done, Napoli looking to make a move, swings it to the corner. Sierra Sullivan turns it over. Caitlin Haddon down with the loose ball for Newburyport. Quickly across the divisional line comes Haddon. Haddon looking to drive. Swings it to Megan Wynn. Wynn steps back behind the three-point line. Has a little bit of a double team. We're going to have a reach in as Sierra Sullivan reached in on Wynn. Foul on the floor. Going to remain Newburyport basketball here. Off the inbounds. Good catch by Gillingham, but the ball was swatted out of the way. Back the other way comes Amesbury. McKenna Hallinan is fouled, does not finish, but she'll go to the line for 2.
Well, we have a little bit of a break here, Drew. I'll talk to our audience about the JV game. The JV won earlier today, and Coach says the Hustle Award goes to Mary Asasoa. Audrey Cooper had a great game under the post. And defense, she praised everyone on defense.
Good job, Newburyport JV this afternoon. Flannery O'Connor dumps it down low for Amesbury. Trying to find Avery Hallinan. Ball comes loose to McKenna Hallinan. Her shot does not go. Rebound pulled down by Newburyport. And here come the Clippers in transition. Haddon couldn't quite receive the pass from Megan Wynn, but it's going to go out of bounds off Amesbury, and it will stay Newburyport basketball here. 5:51 to go, third quarter. The score remains 30-15 Amesbury. Clippers have had the door open here a little bit to make a run. They're playing pretty good defense, just unable to chip away on the offensive end. Ball thrown into
Sadie Vandenberg.
Sadie Vandenberg gets it back out to Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh back to Vandenberg.
Take that shot.
Turned
Sadie
down the jumper and took the tougher one after the up fake and had it blocked. Amesbury basketball. Great pass.
Yeah.
Avery Hallinan lays it in off the great find from Allison Napoli. Napoli really does it all. Great ball handler, great vision. She can shoot it.
Sometimes when you switch as much as Newburyport does, you have little defensive lapses, and I think that's what happened. We had two girls covering one Amesbury girl and left the Amesbury girl underneath the basket, no one covering her.
Quite the interesting call there, right in front of the Newburyport bench. It looked clearly like that ball was knocked out of bounds off Amesbury, and this ball was somehow awarded to Amesbury.
Referees sometimes have bad games too.
Kind of thought about it. It was a weird call. They thought about it for a second and decided to point the other way. I don't know if that's one you really want to be guessing on. You don't want to overthink this thing. Ball thrown down low. Great catch there by Flannery O'Connor, who lays it in. And this one's starting to get away from Newburyport here. A little bit of a danger zone at 34-15. 5 minutes to go, third quarter. Clippers in dire need of a basket. Kavanaugh gets it down low to Vandenberg. Her shot is blocked. Here comes Hallinan. Great outlook. Got it up to Napoli. She can't finish, however, but crashing the glass is guess who? Flannery O'Connor for another deuce.
Sadie, I think, will learn that when she has those little bunny jumpers, to try to take them a little more often instead of putting the ball to the hole and trying to drive to the hoop. So, but that comes with experience. I'm sure the coach is filming this, and they'll look at it at practice, or she'll watch it and critique the players.
Coach Crutchfield takes a timeout for Newburyport here, feeling like we were, like this thing's getting away at 36-15. Trying to get the troops together here. A couple substitutions as Woodley Troop just came in for Newburyport, the sophomore guard. Again, coach looking for some fresh legs and a little bit of a spark for Newburyport here, in dire need of some buckets.
One of the things, the improvements I've noticed is Newburyport's taking care of the ball much better than they did the other night. The other night they had way too many turnovers. Tonight, I don't think they do have as many, and I think that's because they are consciously taking care of the ball much more than they were the other night against Masco.
Although that would have been a tough first half to beat the other night. They were turning that ball over pretty regularly the other night. So they definitely improved on that. You need somebody to knock down some shots, though, if you're Newburyport. Drive to the rim does not go that time by Sammy Kavanaugh. Amesbury running the other way. Flannery O'Connor can't quite get it to go. Good rebound that time by Jessica Russo.
That's pretty impressive by Flannery. She's the biggest girl on the team, and she's probably the most athletic. She was out front leading that fast break.
Yeah, she gets up and down the floor well.
Yeah, and she gets a nice block right there.
Going to get called with the body first, though. That foul is going to go against O'Connor. So 36-15, the Amesbury lead here halfway through the third quarter. To the line for two goes Megan Wynn for Newburyport. We'll see if she can knock a couple down here. First one up and good. So you got this thing to 20 if you're Newburyport. Got to start thinking, get it to 15, then 10. Can't get it all back at once. Got to chip away.
And we've got Metzger in there. We got Rousseau, Maggie Pons, Troop, and it looks like Megan Wynn.
Second free throw, no good. Amesbury basketball. Long pass quickly up to Ashley Porcaro. Gets it back to Flannery O'Connor. O'Connor to Allison Napoli. Porcaro to O'Connor. Very bullish in the corner. Jumper goes. That's a three ball right in front of the Amesbury bench. Coach Greg Dallas very pleased with that shot. Liked the in-rhythm three right there, and it's 39-16 Amesbury. Here comes Wynn back the other way. Gets tripped up, but able to get that ball to Pons in the corner, who is absolutely swatted by Napoli. Looking to throw it out on the break. Good play by Lily Troop. She was the only one back, and she gets the steal for Newburyport.
And who was out at the front right there for Amesbury, but Flannery.
She would have had a layup.
Yeah, nice play right there.
Good
Megan
ball movement
Wynn.
by the Clippers, and Megan Wynn lays it in. 39-18, the Amesbury lead. 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Look at Allison Napoli dribbling left hand, right hand, brings it to the rim. It's going to be a blocking call down low.
Yeah.
Napoli to the line for 2.
Leah Metzger drew the contact.
Napoli does a good job with her body there, even as she gets to the rim, just sliding out of the way there.
Yeah.
So many times you see the player just put the head down and drive right through the defender and automatic charge. She gets herself to the line for 2. First one, no good.
Casey McClellan on the boys high school team does that well. He gets the ball a lot of times in the corner and will slice his way to the basket, avoiding any contact. That's tough to do with the basketball in your hand.
Yeah, those McLaren brothers, Casey and Parker, can play, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Off the couple missed free throws, Newburyport cannot make Amesbury pay, but Amesbury gives it right back with a turnover of their own. Sadie Kermelowitz.
So here we have a lot of substitutions now. So we got to be aware that when they go down the other end, who they're covering, so that Amesbury doesn't get any free baskets, free looks at the basket.
Jumper Sammy Kavanaugh goes, puts Newburyport on the 20 spot, and it's 39-20. That little jumper puts a little energy into this place. Maybe we can get Sammy Kavanaugh going. That looked like a comfortable little jumper.
Yeah, he's got a nice shot.
I think some of these Clippers need to get a little bit more selfish here as we go. Good steal by Haddon. Haddon looking to go coast to coast all the way. Looked like she got tripped up, but we're just going to have an out-of-bounds call. Coach Grutchfield puts her hands in the air. Seems to be an inconsistently called game here right now.
Yeah,
that clearly looked like a bump with somebody who had beat the defense.
Yep. And usually you intercept it and go end to end for a layup, and you get knocked out of bounds. They usually call it.
Yeah, that's going to be a gimme right
Katie
there.
She didn't get it right then, but she is starting to take a little control in the defensive end. Katie with a couple of steals the last couple times down the court.
Maggie Pons misses it. Amesbury grabs the rebound, but the Clippers turn it right back over as Sammy Kavanaugh tried to dump that ball down low, threw it out of bounds. So it's going to be Amesbury ball. The lead is 19, 39-20. 2 minutes to go, third quarter. Clippers trying to show a little bit of pressure here, trying to cause a little bit of chaos. Ellison Napoli with a long pass. That's into a danger zone in the corner. Henry Connor saves the day with a nice catch and settles it down. Now it's Avery Hallinan driving to the lane and one as she got a hit on the arm. Hallinan finishes 41-20, and Hallinan's going to go to the line trying to pay off the and one.
So Avery and her sister McKenna are just freshmen. They look like they both might be about 5'7", 5'8", and being freshmen, they might have 2 or 3 years left of growing. How good are they going to be if they get up to about 5'10" or 5 feet, or God forbid, 6 feet?
Good find down low. Sammy Kavanaugh was calling for the ball. She got it on a nice feed from Anna Hickman. Kavanaugh fouled. It's going to be on the floor. The lead is 22 for Amesbury at 42-20. Clippers looking to make a run.
Catherine Lafort in for Amesbury.
Offense has looked a little bit better here in the last few minutes. Good cut, Sammy Pons to the rim. Beautiful cut. Nice pass, Haddon off the inbound, and the lead is back to 20 at 42-22. Coach Crutchfield a little bit upset with her defense off the make there. She wanted to put a little bit more pressure on Amesbury. Instead, Amesbury back the other way, and the jumper is good by number 11, Avery Hallinan. Here comes Anna Hickman for Newburyport. Drives, free throw line, picks up her dribble, gets it to Pons, swings it to Kavanaugh in the corner, down low, Gillingham, up fake, steps through, fouled again on the floor. But again, the ball movement is better from Newburyport here late in this third quarter.
Yeah, and Abigail, you can tell she's developed an inside move, as you just called the step through. She fakes up, gets the defensive player off her feet, or if not, off balance, and then Abigail will step through and try to get an easier shot. And she's been working on that, and it's showing.
Apparently they called that a shooting foul, so Abigail Gillingham going to go to the line for 2. Misses the first one. You can kind of feel the pain on Coach Crutchfield on some of these missed free throws right now.
Yeah.
Desperately trying to get a little momentum. Newburyport, second free throw, no good. Clippers getting killed at the free throw line here tonight. Napoli brings it up for Amesbury. Crossover, beautiful move, swings it back to McKenna Hallinan. She loses it, loose ball on the floor, everybody on the floor. It's going to be a jump ball in Newburyport basketball.
And once again, Katie Haddon is on the floor, leading the charge defensively. I really think Katie is the leader of this team.
Yeah,
they have some great captains, but I think Katie is kind of the natural leader that even the other captains might look up to.
It's funny, she's not exactly filling up the score sheet tonight, but you can tell how much Coach Crutchfield trusts her. She's been out there all game. Layup and one. Nice little move. Anna Hickman drive into the lane, gets the bucket off the glass, and she's going to go to the line and one. The official's talking it over just to make sure. That seems pretty obvious. We'll count that basket and go to the free throw line. Free throw from Hickman, in and out. Gillingham tried to touch it back up, does not go. It's it's Amesbury basketball. Napoli quickly up, throws it to the corner. Sierra Sullivan back to Avery Hallinan, into the corner. Hallinan finds Mary Bullis. Ball turned over, good steal there by Hickman for Newburyport. Looking to drive 1-on-3. Hickman, the lefty layup does not go. Amesbury's Napoli with the rebound. Long pass up. Good hustle by McKenna Hallinan, saving that ball right across the divisional line to Avery Hallinan. Avery back to McKenna. She's open for 3, lets it fly, knocks it down. Big time shot. McKenna Hallinan, and the lead is 23 for Amesbury at 47-24. Clippers can hold for the last shot of the third quarter. Jumper from Haddon, however, is going to go. She saw the opening, decided to let it fly, and knocks it down herself. Good shot there from Caitlin Haddon. 5 seconds to go. Napoli looks up at the clock, crosses the divisional line. 2 seconds, 1. She looks up, fires the 3. Napoli's shot does not go. And that is how the third quarter will end here from Newburyport High School. Clippers cannot make any headway. Amesbury extends the lead. It's 47-26 after 3.
I'm enjoying watching Newburyport play, though. I mean, they're running some definitive offensive sets. They're hustling on defense, led by Katie Haddon. They're driving to the hole, and overall they're playing a much better game. But Amesbury just playing a little better tonight.
Absolutely, and they have a 47-26 lead over the Clippers after 3. Again, big thanks to our sponsors, Newburyport 5-Cent Savings Bank, the Institution for Savings, and Giuseppe's, which also brings us our post-game show here later on tonight. One more quarter left to play, 47-26 Amesbury. We'll be back with fourth quarter action in just a moment. My name is Drew Mulholland, alongside my partner, Jeff Foley. Keep it here. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back to Newburyport High School. Final 8 minutes of action here. Newburyport and Amesbury. Amesbury up 47-26 as we begin the fourth quarter. Drew Mulholland alongside my partner, Jeff Foley. Allison Napoli brings it up for Amesbury. There's a turnover. Great hustle again by Anna Hickman on the floor.
She looks like she's hurt.
Hickman, yeah, may have hurt herself. It's a 5-on-4 here for Amesbury as Flannery O'Connor lays it in for 2. Hickman's back to her feet. Looks like she's going to be all right, but Amesbury extends the lead to 49-26. Megan Wynn. Caitlin Haddon finds a cutting Hickman. Catches it in the paint, but nowhere to go. Back to Haddon, little crossover dribble. Nice move. Haddon tries to kiss it off the glass, does not go.
Newburyport is really taking care of the ball tonight. I think they might have single-digit turnovers, which is a vast improvement. That's obviously something Coach Crutchfield has stressed probably in the last couple practices.
Travel on Allison Napoli, who's been very dependable with the ball tonight, but turned that one over and it brought pain to her face. She had a little smile though, up 23. Good move, Caitlin Haddon down low. Used the body, sealed off the defender and lays it in off the glass with that left hand.
Yeah, it was.
Caitlin Haddon really starting to be a presence here midway through the second half. There goes Napoli, beautiful move, little finger roll,
Yeah.
does not go, but she gets fouled and she's gonna go to the line.
Thought I was watching George Gervin there.
It's a pretty move. She's
Very talented, yeah.
most of these defenders, she's got the height on too, so add that height and the ball handling, she's a handful. First,
And bad news for Newburyport and the rest of the Cape Ann League is she'll be coming back next year.
that's a little scary.
Yeah.
Her first free throw is good. That puts Amesbury on the 50 spot. 50-28 is the lead.
I thought I heard earlier Flannery O'Connor will be going down to, I think, Framingham State and play some basketball next
Oh, no
year.
kidding. Good for Flannery. Wow, what a drive. No contact there. It's got to be something, right? No call either way. Megan Wynn drives the lane, and Amesbury is going to take a timeout with 6.5 to go in this fourth quarter. What a drive there by Megan Wynn. Went right through the defender. Everybody went crashing to the floor. The layup did not go, and there was no whistle, so back the other way we came. This has not been a, it's not looking like it's going to be a Newburyport win here tonight, but there's no shortage of effort tonight from these Clippers. I think
Right.
Coach Crutchfield will be a little bit happier with the effort tonight.
Nice play from Abigail Gillingham. Actually, all of them have made some nice individual attacks on the hoop.
Amesbury basketball here up by 22. Napoli for Amesbury. Ball comes down low. There is Flannery O'Connor looking to go to work. Hook shot does not go. Rebound comes down. It's going to be Newburyport basketball.
Maggie Pons in now for, looks like, for Megan Wynn. They do a lot of subbing.
I was talking to the captains about that today, and they do like the idea that everybody sees action. They say they need it. A little chaos down low as Haddon drives the lane and lost her footing. But some of these games are so up-tempo that they do need to rely on the bench, and it does bring them close together as a team when everybody's getting involved.
Yeah, they're getting good experience, but sometimes you have to put your best 7 or 8 out there and hope for the best.
Sammy Kavanaugh's jumper was halfway down after a nice little up fake.
Yeah.
I'd like to see them try to get her the ball a little bit more. That jumper is pretty pure. Napoli just crossing over Pons there, bringing the ball up. Turnover, great anticipation by Haddon. She looks to bring it all the way in. Haddon with a little up fake and she's blocked. Great defensive play by McKenna Hallinan. McKenna read that beautifully. Haddon actually stopped in the dime and tried to do the up fake, and Hallinan was anticipating it the whole way. Newburyport ball. Clippers down by 22. It's 50-28 Amesbury. In the corner, Maggie Pons going to let that one fly. She does.
That's a good shot.
Front rim, no good. Pulled down by Amesbury. Amesbury's number 1, McKenna Hallinan, looked up. Nobody was on her. Decided to let her 3 go. Does not go. And Caitlin Haddon has it for Newburyport back the other way. Uses the pick. Haddon looking to drive the lane. She gets bumped. Going to be a foul called here as Haddon was driving the lane. That is the 6th foul on Amesbury. Newburyport not yet in the bonus. Newburyport stuck on 5 fouls. Next foul will put the Clippers at the free throw line for a 1-and-1. Again, 50-28 our score. Amesbury leads late in this ball game. 5.5 to go. Ball inbounded. Anna Hickman driving the lane. Hickman's fouled and she'll go to the line for 2. That's a shooting foul. Again, thank you for joining us here on a Tuesday night in Newburyport. My name is Drew Mulholland alongside Jeff Foley. Big thanks to our sponsors, Newburyport 5-Cent Savings Bank, the institution for savings, and Giuseppe's. First free throw. No good from Hickman. funny, in that game versus Masco the other night, Jeff, that was the one thing the Clippers did pretty well, was make their free throws.
Yeah.
When they got to the line. Tonight
tonight not
it's
so
eluded
well.
them a little bit.
Yeah.
Amesbury's Hallinan brings the ball up. Oh, what a great press break by Amesbury. Couple quick passes, and there's Catherine Lafort on the score sheet for 2. Back the other way, Hickman trying to get it right back. Her little jumper does not go. Rebound pulled down by Russo. That putback does not go. Napoli down with the rebound for Amesbury. Napoli loves that little crossover dribble, steps back, turns down the 3. Nice pass down low. Actually, a better catch probably by Lafort to save it. McKenna Hallinan looking to drive right side. Her shot is blocked by Russo. Nice play there. Down with it for Newburyport is Sammy Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh gets it into the paint. Drops it off for Hickman. Hickman turns down the shot, drops it down low for Russo, who is swatted by Napoli, and Napoli saves it before it goes out of bounds. What a play by Allison Napoli. Back the other way comes Amesbury. Foul going to be called against Avery Hallinan as she was trying to split a couple defenders. I think the foul was going to go against Sammy Kavanaugh.
Yeah, I'm going to be kind of nitpicky right here. Sammy should probably not have fouled because that player was running into the corner. Wasn't really a threat to score, and Katie Haddon was right there to double team. So not a good foul. But it's only their 6th foul of the second half, so Amesbury doesn't have their 1-and-1 yet.
The lead is 23 for Amesbury with 4.5 to go in this basketball game. Sierra Sullivan has it, kicks it back to Catherine Lafort. Lafort looking to go to work. Left-hand dribble, throws it to the corner. Sierra Sullivan back to Allison Napoli, looking to get her team out of trouble here late in the shot clock. Drives the lane, she gets fouled. Allison Napoli driving it to the paint.
All right, actually
got hit on the arm.
Yeah, that was a good foul by, I think it was on Troop. That was an easy 2, and Troop grabbed her by the arm, and now she's going to force her to make 2 foul shots. It's a good foul.
First free throw by Napoli, no good.
Abigail now in for Jessica Russo.
And the second one is no good.
Yeah, so Emily Troop just saved Newburyport 2 points.
And here comes Haddon back the other way. Haddon's going to get herself to the free throw line.
Yeah.
A good drive coast to coast. She's got the aggressiveness up a little bit in the second half. I wonder if that was part of the halftime message from Coach Crutchfield to her senior captain.
So the rest of this period, the 4 minutes and 5 seconds, Drew, Newburyport wants to play their best basketball of the game in this last 4 minutes, so that they'll have some momentum going into the Pentucket game on Friday night, which is here. And I would like to invite everyone that's within listening distance of this telecast to get here on Friday night.
Second free throw from Haddon, in and out. So Newburyport stuck on 30. The lead is 52-30. Amesbury with 4 minutes to play, straight up. Back the other way comes Amesbury. Turning down the shot there was Lafort. Kicks it back to Napoli. Napoli swings it to Sierra Sullivan. Napoli, nice little crossover, step back 3. Does not go. Rebound pulled down by Sydney Turner for Newburyport. Sydney Turner dumps it down low. Haddon. Haddon looking to go to work on Napoli. Kicks it back to Megan Wynn. Down low, Gillingham. Little jumper,
Nice.
gonna roll in.
Yeah.
Lead to cut to 20 now at 52-32 with 3.5 to go. Amesbury's McKenna Hallinan bringing it up. Catherine Lafort. And we're going to have a travel on Lafort as she tried to hand that ball off to McKenna Hallinan. Newburyport basketball here. Clippers showing some fight late in this basketball game. Down 20 with 3:19 to play.
Sydney Turner in playing guard. Lily Troop in. Megan Wynn is in, along with Abigail and Leah Metzka. Let's see if we can cut this down to 15 and go into the Pentucket game Friday night with a little momentum and a little confidence.
Abigail Gillingham kicks to the corner. Sydney Turner back to Megan Wynn. Wynn drives the lane. Dumped it off to Gillingham, and we have a reach-in foul that's going to send Gillingham to the line for a 1-and-1.
Abby's usually a good foul shooter. I think she's going to make 2 of them here. That's my prediction.
Going to earn that second one here. 9 team fouls on Amesbury, so this is still a 1-and-1. One more will get Newburyport into the double bonus, and that first free throw in, out, and
in and out.
Out again.
Yeah. Type of night it's been. Well,
Amesbury basketball. Sierra Sullivan gets it to Mary Bullis. Kermelowitz to Napoli. Back to Bullis. Bullis looking to drive the lane. Gets it back to Napoli. Napoli, a little crossover dribble. Napoli throws it to one of the little guys who was part of the halftime show walking out of the building.
Yeah.
Out of bounds, Amesbury. 2.5 to go in this basketball game from Newburyport High School. It's Amesbury 52, Newburyport 32. Lily Troop driving the lane for Newburyport. Nice little move, can't quite finish with the right hand. Putback does not go either. That was Leah Metzger on the putback, did not go. Amesbury back in transition. Kermelowitz, I'm going to call a block there on Metzger. That's going to put Kermelowitz at the line for a 1-and-1 on Amesbury's side here.
See, that would not upset me if I was the coach. Metzger cut off the baseline drive, prevented an easy access to the rim. And with Newburyport playing about 10 or 11 players, you don't really have to worry about foul trouble. And it also shows defensive determination when you can step in front of someone and try to take a charge.
Front end of the 1-and-1 goes down there for Kermelowitz. Noticing a lot of Tom Brady jerseys in the building tonight. See him walk in from a youngster over there. Wonder if he was a parade goer. That thing looked like crazy today.
I think I did see him on one of the duck tours buses.
Megan Wynn lets it fly in, out, and in off the glass. I think I heard her call bank on that one.
Yeah.
The bank is open. 3-ball from
and
Megan
she steals.
Wynn.
Oh, good defense right there.
It's amazing how a little lucky 3 can get a little energy into you, huh? 53-35, the Amesbury lead. Things cut to 18 here. Good battle by Newburyport in this fourth quarter.
Olivia DeLong, number 32, in for Amesbury. She's one of the 4 freshmen on the team.
Turnover, Lily Troop, good play there. She's got Sydney Turner with her. She gives it up. She does not. Takes a bump. No call. Just do not understand how that it has to be a block or a charge. There's just way too much contact there. Back the other way comes Amesbury, and the lead is back to 20. Megan Wynn for Newburyport. Looking to go to work. Megan Wynn tries to find the cutter. Ball's deflected, goes right up in the air. Ball kicked back out. Jumper good, Lily Troop. Final minute plus to play here. Amesbury's lead is 18. Kermelowitz swings it to DeLong. DeLong to Bullis. It's Laforte. Catherine Laforte. She loses it. Good steal that time by Megan Wynn. Looking to go coast to coast. She lays it in off the glass and the harm.
Yeah.
Good finish by Megan Wynn.
And they've cut it down. They can't win, but you know what? They can leave the game tonight feeling good about the last 4 minutes.
Yeah, that free throw will get it to that 15 you wanted.
Yeah. It makes the next day's practice a little lighter when you go in knowing that you ended the game on a run, you didn't give up, you hustled, played till the end.
And the referees are talking here. I'm a little bit confused because that should have been an and one, right? Did nobody see that bucket go in?
Well, they put it up on the scoreboard.
I mean, all the players did go crashing into the bat. I wonder if none of them actually thought the ball went in.
Well, maybe
the officials are all talking now. It's pretty comical.
Yeah.
It should have been an and one in that free throw.
Yes, I'm surprised Megan.
The official holding the ball right now it's a live ball.
What's the call?
So we're just going to give it to Amesbury, which is probably I guess you could have said they would have been in position for the rebound, or you could have given it to Newburyport on the possession arrow, but...
What do? What are we doing?
Timeout, Coach Dallas here.
Yeah, he
I'm
wants
not
a
sure
timeout.
why.
Well, he might want an explanation, and he might want to run up a play for some of these young kids to
I don't
give
like
them experience running a play at the varsity level.
I don't think I like either one of those answers. Up 16 with a minute to play, but okay. We'll move.
Yeah, sometimes you have personnel out there that maybe 2 or even 3 are in the same position and don't know how to run a certain play. So you got to have the point guard, your shooting guard, a couple people down low. And he's probably going over that with them now and seeing if they can't, like Newburyport, end up on a good note, positive note.
I understand getting the work in for the young kids, but sometimes with these coaches, I just like the idea of you're up 16 with a minute to go. Let's just run out the clock on this thing.
Yeah.
It's been a long night for these Clippers shooting the ball, but now you're drawing up a play up 16. I don't know, just my 2 cents. And in return, little gamesmanship there as Coach Crutchfield throws the full court press on Amesbury out of the timeout.
Yeah.
Amesbury trying to break the press here, up 55-39, 45 seconds to go. Clippers with a steal. Good job, Sydney Turner. Turner gets it to Megan Wynn. Megan Wynn looking to hurry, loses that ball, saves it from going out of bounds. Dumps it down low. Stripped there is Metzger, but she's going to get fouled and go to the free throw line. Clippers in the double bonus. Going to be 2 free throws here for Metzger. I see the Newburyport boys arriving home here. Do we have a score here from the boys? Let me see if I can check the... First free throw, no good from Metzger. Final score 60-42, Newburyport over Amesbury, the boys' side today from Amesbury.
Good.
Another good win from Coach Clay and the boys. Second free throw, no good. Amesbury basketball, 30 seconds to go in this one from Newburyport High School. Olivia DeLong swings it to Kremilowitz. The fort to Bullis. Kremilowitz drives baseline. Good defense there by Newburyport. Yeah. Ball deflected. Comes free to Megan Wynn. 5 seconds to go. Megan Wynn throws it into the paint. Stolen there by Amesbury, and that's how this one's going to end. Final score from Newburyport High School. Amesbury 55, Newburyport 39. Final thoughts there. Mr. Foley on another tough night for the Clippers.
It was, but they did improve. And with 3 games to go, they need to win, I think, 2. And I think they'll get into the playoffs. And as long as they can have these spurts and have something to build on, they should be okay.
Should be exciting. We'll be back with the Giuseppe's postgame show in just a moment. All right, welcome back to Newburyport High School, where the Amesbury Indians take home a 55-39 win over the Newburyport Clippers here tonight. I am with, one of the stars of tonight's game, Flannery O'Connor for Amesbury. Flannery, another big night for you. This has kind of become an old hat in this league for you, but another big night. Mm-hmm. You got some nice minutes rested there. Coach was able to give you a break. He got out to that early lead. Was that the key tonight, get out to a big early lead and try to put the pressure on Newburyport?
Yeah, definitely. We wanted to come out really strong and kind of crush any hope they had in the beginning.
Well, you did that. You had a nice little halftime lead and extended it in the third quarter. What was the halftime message coming out of the locker room? Was it stay on them and try to make this fourth quarter not interesting?
Yeah, don't give up. Just keep pushing it hard.
What's your game plan? Because any layup you miss, you seem to get your own rebound. I felt you did that like 25 times here tonight, and you're just a force down there. I mean, is it just outwill the other person down low? Is that kind of what you're thinking?
Well, we like to try and get it in early and often, and so they'll come and play on us, and then we have shots being able to kick it out. So it's kind of just the goal to kind of get in our layups and then make them play out on us. So
well, another. This teammate of yours, Allison Napoli, another big game for her too.
I know, she's incredible.
Very good. We'll bring her next. Congratulations. Great
Thank
night.
you.
Bring in Allison Napoli now. You can. Allison Napoli, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Another big night for you. You kind of do it all out there. Ball handling, bringing the ball up. You play a little point guard, little center at times. What is your game exactly? A little bit of everything.
I don't really know. Whatever the team needs, I do.
Yeah, that little crossover step back three is a nice little weapon you have there.
Yeah. I use that sometimes, but
How dangerous is it? You're a great ball handler, and you have the height on a lot of the people that are defending you. It's going to be you're a handful to defend for anybody out there with that combination. A lot of work put into the ball handling over the years, or
yeah. My sister, she was a point guard, so she made me do ball handling with
so
her.
that's a lot of
Yeah.
backyard and
Yeah,
driveway play.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Very good. What do you like about this team so much? You've got 2 losses on the season. It's been a great campaign so far. You must be thrilled.
Yeah, we have a lot of young people coming up, and only losing 2 to Pentucket was great, and we got this win tonight, and we're going to Masco, so it should be a good game.
Yeah, Masco should be a good one. Does this team have what it takes to make a tournament run?
Oh yeah, of course.
All right, very good. Allison, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. All right, Allison Napoli and Flannery O'Connor before that. Again, final score here, 55-39, Amesbury over Newburyport on another Tuesday night hoops edition here, PortMedia. Thank you very much. I want to say a big thank you to our sponsors, Newburyport 5 Cent Savings Bank, the Institution for Savings, and Giuseppe's. Big thanks to my partner, Jeff Foley, producer David Kramer on the night. My name is Drew Mulholland. Tough loss here for Newburyport. They fall to 8-8. Tournament hopes in jeopardy, but still alive here for the Clippers as we come down the stretch. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.